This right here, I know this sounds crazy. It's gonna sound outlandish, but I do believe, and I with proof, that Eminem, the rapper Eminem, he's been cloned. I'm sorry, that dude's been cloned. Reasons being, I'm gonna go through the timeline of just his albums. Um, he's always had high-selling albums. Um, so you had the Slim Shady LP, Marshall Mathers LP, the Eminem Show, Encore, and then between Encore and Relapse, he put out an album called Curtain Call. Around this time is when he was dealing with drugs, overdosing, all types of crazy stuff that was happening to him. He was high on drugs and stuff, and trying to get help. Eventually, he got help, and then he came out with Relapse in 2009. This is when he was still dealing with being sober, and at this time with that music, it was really crazy. Had a lot of crazy sounding songs. Still sound like regular Eminem, normal Eminem that you expect. But then 2010, he came back out with Recovery, and he was sober. So he wasn't rhyming as Slim Shady on that album. He's rhyming as Marshall. Okay. So cool. Everything's cool. Music is cool. I Love the Way You Lie was a big hit off of Recovery. Great. And then 3 years later, the Marshall Mathers LP Part 2. This dude completely started rhyming completely different. Like, very monotone. He didn't use a lot of different voices, different characters. Very subdued on a bunch of tracks. And then this is the other crazy thing. Eminem. All right, I don't want to say this. Okay. This dude. Oh my God. All right. Every time you seen him, this is the way he looked. He be in interviews and he looks like this the whole time. I swear, or he be looking like this. He never show emotion. Like he just people would do like he be on a late night show. They do jokes with him. Hey M, how such and such. Da, da, da. Everybody's like ha ha ha. He's like everybody's like and where he should laugh, the cue to laugh. He's like I was like, what's up with the dude? He was in shape. He said he was in shape. He loved to run and work out a lot. Real skinny, and always got a grimace on his face. And to this day, you see him on TV, you see and everything, and he looks like this. I don't think that's him, man. That's a clone. Like a lot of people talking about Gucci Mane. He got real skinny out of jail, and that was a clone. And he's real skinny and fit. It's like all these clones are super fit. Like Dr. Dre, he got super fit. It's weird, man. I don't think these dudes are the same people, man. Like Eminem, I think he got cloned, man, for real. Like, and then he raps like this, and he's rhyming like a whole bunch of words. He's like Cannabis now. Like Cannabis just rhymes a whole bunch of words that don't make sense. Cannabis, he got cloned too. He went to the army at a certain point in his career, and he came back as he went as a paratrooper or something. Came back. All them punchlines are gone. He just be rapping random words, and it sounds real monotone. Eminem the same way, real monotone. And like I heard Rap God, and I'm like, this dude. He got all these cadences and stuff, but what is he rapping about? And then this is the final thing I'm gonna say about why I say Eminem is a clone. Because on Marshall Mathers LP Part 2, all his references, even now, all his references to people are people who have been long gone and dead and like not even in the same time frame as when he first blew up. When he first blew up, he had a lot of jokes about like Britney Spears, Backstreet Boys, Christopher Reeves, all this stuff. He's still rapping about Christopher Reeves like now. That dude's been dead forever, man. Like somebody put him in a time capsule or something and then brought him back or something. It's weird. Like it's like he missed like a whole 10, 15 years of life when he's rapping, because now he's rapping about like OJ Simpson stuff. Like, dude, you rapping about stuff that happened like back in 1990s. Like, that's weird. He's been cloned, man. Either he been cloned, somebody filled in for him and he came back or something, or they took the program out of him and put a program back in him and said, hey, you're back in 2002. But my suspicion is up that Eminem's been cloned. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? Peace.